I made exactly $10,247 selling AI-generated art. And I did it in just under 4 months. Working maybe 2 hours a week. Right here. This is my Etsy dashboard. These are my Redbubble earnings. And in this video, I am going to show you the exact system I used. Step by step. So you can copy it. No art degree. No expensive software. Just an AI tool. A free account on a few platforms. And the right prompts. Stay with me. Because the strategy I'm about to share took me 3 months to figure out. And you're going to get it in 10 minutes. Let's go. Welcome back to AI Workflow Pro. I'm going to be completely transparent in this video. I'm going to show you real numbers, real screenshots, and the exact prompts and platforms I used. There's a lot of people online claiming they make money with AI art. But nobody actually breaks it down. So that's what we're doing today. Here's the roadmap for this video. First, I'll show you which AI art tool I used and why. Second, I'll show you how I found niches that actually sell. Third, I'll walk you through setting up your Etsy shop and your Redbubble account. Fourth, I'll share the exact prompts that generated my best-selling designs. And fifth, pricing strategy. Because most people get this completely wrong and leave money on the table. If you want the free prompt pack that includes my top 20 best performing prompts, hit subscribe and check the pinned comment. That pack alone could save you weeks of trial and error. So why does this work right now? Here's the thing most people don't realize. The AI art market is massive. And it's only getting bigger. There are millions of people on Etsy, Redbubble, Society6, and stock photo sites like Adobe Stock and Shutterstock, searching every single day for unique digital art, wall art prints, and design assets, and supply has not caught up with demand in the profitable niches. I found niches where there were less than 100 sellers and thousands of monthly buyers. That's the gold rush moment. And we are still in it. The window won't be open forever. Which is why I'm telling you this now. The key insight is this. People are not buying AI art because it's AI. They're buying it because it looks amazing and it fits exactly what they're looking for. Your job is to create that match. Let me walk you through the exact process. Step 1. Niche research. This is where most beginners fail. They generate random images and hope something sells. That's not a strategy. Here's what I did instead. I went to Etsy, typed in digital art print, and sorted by bestsellers. I looked for patterns. What themes? What colors? What styles were selling the most? I noticed 3 niches dominating: celestial and moon art, Japanese aesthetic prints, and motivational quote posters with abstract backgrounds. I tested all 3. Japanese aesthetic ended up being my #1 earner. I made over $6,000 from that niche alone. Step 2. Setting up your tools. I used Midjourney. It costs $10 a month for the basic plan. That's it. Your entire tool cost. Go to midjourney.com. Subscribe to Basic. Join their Discord server. And you're ready to generate images in 5 minutes. Step 3. Creating your first designs. Open Midjourney in Discord and use the /imagine command. Here's one of my actual best-selling prompts. Japanese minimalist landscape. Mount Fuji at sunrise. Soft pink and purple sky. Cherry blossoms in foreground. Ukiyo-e style. High detail. 4K. Poster art. Run that prompt. Midjourney gives you 4 variations. Pick the best one. Upscale it to maximum resolution. And you have a print-ready file. I generated 50 designs in my first week. Out of those 50, 12 became steady sellers. That's a 24% hit rate. Way higher than anything I expected. Step 4. Setting up Etsy. Go to Etsy.com. Click Sell on Etsy, create your shop. Choose a name related to your niche. something like Celestial Print Studio or Minimal Art Company. For your listings, this part is critical. Your thumbnail image on Etsy is what makes or breaks the sale. Use a lifestyle mockup. Show your print hanging on a white wall in a beautiful room. Websites like Placeit and Creative Fabrica have free mockup templates. Upload your design onto the mockup. Use that as your main listing image. Price your digital downloads between $4 and $12. This sounds low, but here's the math. A design that sells for $8, sold 10 times a day, is $80 a day, $2,400 a month. From one design. I have 30 designs like that. Main content. Redbubble and stock sites. Now let me show you the second income stream that doubled my revenue. Redbubble. Redbubble is completely free to use. You upload your designs. They print them on physical products. T-shirts, phone cases, throw pillows, tote bags, and they handle all the printing and shipping. You just collect royalties. I set my royalty at 20% above base price. On a $40 poster print, I earn about $8 per sale. I uploaded my same Midjourney designs to Redbubble. The platform has its own built-in traffic. Millions of visitors per month. So some of your designs will get discovered organically. In my third month, Redbubble generated over $1,500 with zero extra effort from me. Because I had already done the design work. The third income stream, and this one surprised me, was Adobe Stock. Adobe Stock pays between 29 cents and $3.25 per download for illustrations. That sounds small, but I uploaded 240 images. In month 4, I had over 3,000 downloads. That's consistent passive income that compounds as you upload more. The key for stock sites. Generate images in popular, evergreen categories. Business concepts, nature, technology, people in abstract environments. Stay away from anything too trendy or seasonal. Step 5. The upload workflow that saves me hours. I use a simple system. Every Monday, I spend 2 hours generating 30 to 50 new images with Midjourney. I save them in folders by niche. On Tuesday, I batch upload to Etsy, Redbubble, and Adobe Stock simultaneously. I write my titles and tags once and reuse them across platforms with minor adjustments. This entire process takes me under 3 hours per week. That's it. The rest is passive income rolling in while I do other things. Advanced tips, prompts and pricing. Let me give you the advanced strategies that took my earnings from 2,000 to 10,000. Advanced tip 1. Prompt stacking. Instead of a single simple prompt, I layer style references to create something truly unique. Here's an example. Serene Japanese garden, koi pond, moonlight reflections, Studio Ghibli color palette, Art Nouveau borders, vintage poster aesthetics, ultra detailed, cinematic lighting. The result is an image that doesn't look like anything else on the market. Buyers pay premium prices for unique, specific art. Advanced tip 2. Seasonal collections. I created a whole collection around autumn, fall foliage, cozy cabin scenes, harvest moon imagery, and listed them in August. Before the rush. When October hit, those listings had already been indexed by Etsy's search engine for weeks. I made $800 in October alone from that seasonal collection. Advanced tip 3. Bundle pricing. Instead of selling single prints, I offer packs. Japanese art print set. 10 prints for $25. Bundles have higher perceived value and customers feel they're getting a deal. My bundles convert at 3 times the rate of individual listings. Advanced tip 4. Etsy SEO. Your title and tags are everything. Research keywords using Etsy's own search bar. Type your niche and look at the autocomplete suggestions. Those are real searches. Use long tail keywords. Minimalist Japanese art print for bedroom, digital download wall art set, printable aesthetic. Poster. Put your best keywords in the first 50 characters of your title. That is what Etsy shows in search results. One more thing before I let you go. The biggest mistake I see beginners make. They generate beautiful art and then use terrible titles on Etsy like abstract digital print. Number 47. Nobody searches for that. Every single title needs to describe what the buyer is looking for. Think like a buyer, not like an artist. Ask yourself, where does this print go? Who buys it? What room? What mood? A title like Boho Celestial Moon Print for Bedroom, Downloadable Wall Art, Mystical Space Aesthetic tells the buyer exactly what they're getting and matches what they actually searched. Swap out generic words for emotional, descriptive, specific language. This one change in my listing strategy doubled my click-through rate overnight. Also, review your stats every Monday. Etsy gives you a free analytics dashboard. Look at which listings get views but no sales. That's a thumbnail problem. Which listings get sales but few views? That's an SEO problem. Fix one thing at a time. This iterative approach is what separates the sellers making $100 a month from the ones making 10,000. Outro. Alright, that is the complete system. AI art generation with Midjourney. Optimized Etsy listings. Passive income from Redbubble and Adobe Stock. And the mindset to iterate and scale. I went from $0 to $10,000 in 4 months. You can do this faster because now you have the roadmap. If this video helped you, smash that like button. It genuinely helps this channel grow and lets me keep making free content like this. Subscribe for the $50,000 follow-up video coming soon. And drop your niche in the comments. I want to hear from you. See you in the next one. Alright, that is the complete system. AI art generation with Midjourney. Optimized Etsy listings. Passive income from Redbubble and Adobe Stock. And the mindset to iterate and scale. I went from $0 to $10,000 in 4 months. You can do this faster because now you have the roadmap. If this video helped you, smash that like button. It genuinely helps this channel grow and lets me keep making free content like this. Subscribe for the $50,000 follow-up video coming soon. And drop your niche in the comments. I want to hear from you. See you in the next one.